Hey guys, what's going on? Watomarmelon back again, and today I'm going to be looking at the December outlook for the Yu-Gi-Oh market. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. I'll try to keep it brief. The first thing to notice is that Starlight rares are continuing to go down. There hasn't been the insane plummet of almost 11% as there was in November, but they're still continuing to go down at a pretty substantial rate. 5% in a month is still a huge amount, and as you can see, it's just been down, down, down for Starlight Rares since I've begun tracking this. This doesn't even go back. There are actually more months before this, and all of them were basically negative. So, not looking good for these. Quarter Century Secret Rares really look very similar, and they are just so much cheaper. Some big losers were Apollosa, Bow of the Goddess. This one has actually stabilized a bit since its last decline. So you can see that, well, here's a bunch of listings with photos, but without photos, it's back up at around 1162. Market price is a little bit below that at the current moment, but I believe I reported a higher market price a week ago at 95, so it's going to go down from there. You can see there were a number of sales at around $1,000, although it started to come back up. Black Friday seems to help it out a little bit, and that's an important thing, is that Black Friday was before all of these market prices, and so these are reflecting Black Friday discounts where people were spending a lot more and driving some of these up. So other than that, Stardust, Black Rose, you're seeing that these Signer Dragons, a lot of the Starlight rares are coming down considerably. It's just that, why would you go after these things when they have quarter century secret rare counterparts that look almost identical? They're beautiful cards, but it's just hard to maintain $400, $500 worth of value when there's basically an identical copy for 5 to 10. So other than that, the rest of the cards, you can see some of these have really taken a hit. Something like Yatagarasu. This is one I really like, but it was $117 in August. It's basically lost half of its value over the course of 4 to 5 months. We can see where it is right now. Market price is 62.44, so it's gone down $1 since a week ago. But you can see that $64 seems to be where some of the prices are actually right now. So it seems like a lot of this stuff is actually stabilizing, which is interesting because everything's been going down for such a long time. And then if you look at collector rares now, rarity collection is going to destroy this market. You can see that there hasn't been much of a change in a lot of these cards recently. Toon Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, not a huge change. Hungry Burger actually has gone up considerably. It's a little unfortunate. I was getting very close to buying it once it went below $30, but it looks like I'm going to have to wait a considerable amount for that to happen. You can see that it's now $48 for the lowest listing, so we'll see if that ever happens. And then some of these other ones are continuing to go down slightly. Not a whole lot of movement on most of these collector rares. We'll see where everything ends up come 3 or 4 months after rarity collection has actually been reflected in these prices. Secret Pharaoh's rares taking a huge hit, 9% basically. And some of these, for example, Neos is at $86. This thing is going to come down considerably in market price. Remember, these are weighted averages that take a long time. You can already see a listing for $54 recommended, and that's actually the lowest listing. So $54 market price is $30 more than that. That's going to come down a huge amount. So these Secret Pharaohs rares, I never liked them as sort of collectible pieces. I always thought that they were way more expensive than they should have been. One that we always look at is Dark Magician Girl, because that's kind of the flagship card. We can see that $375 market price, $400 lowest listing. Actually, it goes quickly up from there. So maybe there's actually a rebound on the horizon. I'm seeing that for a lot of these cards that it seems like these market prices are even more pessimistic than some of the card prices right now. And so it's conceivable that, maybe in 2 to 3 months' time, we're actually going to see our first up month. Now, obviously, that's very speculative. Who knows what's going to happen? But it seems like some of these are doing okay, although others are really still struggling. And honestly, Black Friday probably helped out with a lot of these prices. $36 market price. $39 actual lowest listing, and from there it goes up considerably. So again, there might actually be some positive news for the market for the first time in a while, because a lot of these cards seem to be bottoming out. So maybe this is the best time to sort of pick up what you need to get, because there might be a rebound on the horizon. Obviously, I have no clue what's going to happen, but it seems like the month over month of just falling has started to flatten out quite a bit. So if we look at Dark Magician Ghost Rare, $489 versus a $560 market price. So obviously that one is going to come down considerably from there, $555. So it's even coming down from a week ago. So there are some cards that seem to not be doing well still. Dark Magician Girl, that one has been coming down quite a bit on the Ghost Rare. You can see near mint copies, 144 is still pretty similar to what it was. Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon out of Ghost in the Past 1. See where this one is. This one's just plummeting. Looking at the 3 month and the year, I mean, this thing is just down, down, down. A bunch of copies were sold at 105, so probably still room for this to come down. So a lot of the stuff has been struggling. So we'll see what ends up happening. I thought Ghost Rares were actually performing, for a while they were the ones that weren't plummeting, but they went down 5% this month, so there's nothing to protect them from going down even more. I thought that personally, because they weren't printing Ghost Rares as much as they were, collector rares, quarter century, secret rares, which are basically the same as Starlight rares. I thought that they might actually do well because they're not getting flooded into the market, but that does not seem to be the case. It seems like there was a temporary respite from the just plummets. As you can see, it went down a huge amount and then sort of flattened out, and it seems like it's coming down considerably. $30. Wow, this thing is plummeting all of a sudden. So seems like there's a lot of room for it to come down even on some of these things. So some things are starting to flatten out, others are still going down. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Watomarmelon, and check out the eBay links in the description. They're affiliate links. They help me out if you just click them. You don't have to buy anything. But it's been your boy Watomarmelon. Peace out.